Emotional support animals can be so valuable and effective for military families, especially for a family that's experienced such tragic loss.
Not only are we doing the job that we do as our team here at Military Makeover, helping to move brick and mortar and paint and those things, we're also doing a little repainting from the inside out with this family and helping them get ready to start looking at the future a lot brighter than they have been.
Nice to be here with you guys today, and I see we have somebody else with us. And who's this?
This is Cali. She is our first child before we had children.
So we had moved to California. We'd been there about a year. I had just come back from one deployment and was getting ready to gear up for another one. And Holly wanted a companion. She said, I'm not going through another deployment alone.
And so, as a military spouse, it was important for you then to have your dog.
Yes.
When you left, and changing hometowns and jobs and everything like that. So having your dog was pretty consistent for you then.
I never really thought of that, but yeah, I mean, she was pretty much my only consistency through all of it.
As a military spouse, when you're at home and your husband deploys or your spouse deploys, it can be really, really difficult, and it can feel really, really empty in the house. And that's when anxiety and worry can start being overwhelming and overpowering. So having the animal there to help fill that space and give you that unconditionalness, and even provide a funny focal point to play with them and interact with them, it's really important for the military spouse as well.
You know, I've been calling Aaron my emotional support human since we lost Scarlett, because he's the one, he holds me a lot when I get upset. When I have anxiety attacks and stuff like that, Aaron, he'll hold me and he'll put pressure on my chest. But unfortunately, Aaron can't be with me all the time, and that's why we were excited to learn about emotional support animals and possibly getting Cali certified.
Right.
To help with that.
And so now Cali is certified for you. We went through that process beforehand. When there's a loss in the family, there's just going to be that overwhelming grief. Having the dog there provides that being that can actually help provide the focal point to come out of it. They notice a difference in their chemical balance, and being a bonded member of their pack, they want to intervene, they want to interfere. And so having them come to you is sometimes enough to help intervene with that crying and the panic attack.
You know, talking to you, I learned so much about how much a support animal can help. You know, when I go to those dark places that I can't really get out of myself, that I can lean to her, that she could help me.
Absolutely, and that's something that a lot of people don't realize with an emotional support animal. They think it's a certificate that can get them into housing, or they think it's a certificate that they can bring it onto the airplane. But what they don't realize about the emotional support animal is that consistency that it brings to you as you're traveling, as you're moving from place to place, and especially as a military family, that's so important.
Prairie has been very helpful, very detailed and simple instructions to get Cali not only licensed and certified, which is great, but probably more importantly on tips how to use her day to day. You can already tell the difference in Cali and Holly's emotions during those times.
All right, we've had a tremendous day on multiple fronts. One, the household makeover is going really, really well. And, Holly and Aaron's emotional makeover started off really well, too.
Well, I'm so glad we have you here to help us with that. It's definitely needed.
Oh, man, I am so glad to be here, because it's really important that people at home understand that our military families are not just about deployments. They have tumultuous lives and things going on in their lives themselves.
Yep, and we're going to find out more about the Middleton family as Military Makeover continues.
There's only one black paint, so you really can't mess up.
It's a bottle brush tree we removed out front, and we want to try to incorporate it into the new landscaping back here. We're going to make a nice bench for the kids.
I always think we're like doing really great, and then I realize how much there is to do, and I'm like, we're maybe not that far ahead. Yeah.